Hello, hello, welcome. Vulcan Liner welcomes you. And today, I'm finally streaming again, a video game, for once. Etrian Odyssey Untold, the Millennium Girl. However, all the VTubers are in here. So, as a disclaimer, as always, this is a pre-recorded playthrough. I've done all of this off-stream, recorded it off-stream, edited for your viewing pleasure. And now we get to see all the shenanigans that happen in this game. Also, this is New Game Plus, because the grind is awful. It's pre-recorded anyways, I don't think it's gonna matter that much. So for the Untold games, we do have the story and classic modes, but because we're going to stick with the VTubers, we're gonna go with classic mode. And in this version, I am also playing with a mod that allows me to play specific classes that are normally regulated to only story mode. Those being the Highlander and the Gunner classes. So, we get those unlocked right off the bat. Thank you, Tilda Hat. Alright, and we begin. At the small, isolated town of Etria, an underground forest was discovered. The Rada, governors of Etria, issued a proclamation throughout the continent. Any able-bodied adventurer was invited to investigate the forest and explore its depths. But no matter how many came to investigate the dungeon, none gained the renown they sought. As more adventurers tried and failed to conquer it, it came to be known by a new name, the Yggdrasil labyrinths. You are the latest adventurer to journey to Etria in response to the Rada's proclamation. You have but one goal. Explore the forest to win fame and fortune. Etria is at hand. Here we are, Etria. The place where everything happens. First we visit the Explorers Guild. I haven't seen you before. You come to explore the labyrinth, and welcome to the Explorers Guild. Since you're new here, I'd like to set you up with a veteran group. But not many guilds are recruiting. Short-sighted treasure hunters care too much about petty trifles to do any real investigation. In any case, if you got the guts, you can make a guild entirely made up of newcomers. There are loads of people just sitting around twiddling their thumbs, eager to join any guild that would take him. Alright, why don't you try finding adventurers for your guild? If you're bold enough to explore the labyrinth yourself, you can register your own name as a member. Having more adventurers gives you more options, and less of a chance of dying down there. Give it some thought, and make sure you recruit a variety of classes into your guild. Let's see, I guess 5 members is a good number. That's not too many and not too few. Alright, well, why don't we check out the poor people who we've recruited into this madness, shall we? We got Echo Gummy and Kita Hime as Landsnecks, frontliners wielding swords or axes. We got Nefa and Plop Bunny, protectors, shield bearers who defend the front and back lines. Off to a good start. We got Valria and Usami as survivalists, bow-wielding fighters that, well, as their classes imply, they take on the dungeon's findings. Miyu and responsible senpai's alchemists, elemental damagers. Best to stay on the back line though. Comaria and Weeb Stella as troubadours. They're support units who handle party buffs with their singing. And December Lunichi as medics. As their title implies, they're healers. Also working on the back lines. Can't put medics out on frights, would you? We got Southern Belle as the Highlander. Spear users who make use of their HP consuming abilities. And we got Shiotan, Devious Sprite, and Hitsugi Kiru as gunners. Long range fighters with elemental attacks and piercing attacks. Miho Mizure as Ronin, frontline fighters with a katana, dependent on stances. Lilith as a Hexer. Elements and Binds are her forte. Araru Rosario, and Twilix as Dark Hunters. Elements and Binds, but primarily frontliners. Alright, nice. We got our party set up. That's everything. We're ready to begin. I hope you can shake things up in this town and clear out some of the deadweights. I'm looking forward to the day the name of the Red Sun Guild is known far and wide. Alright. So, why don't we check out the establishments of Etria. The Rooster Inn, home of the Long Crow. Welcome to the Rooster Inn. We cater to adventurers who explore the forest. Please make yourself at home. Is this your first time in Etria? I'm sure it feels unlike any other place with all the adventurers here. Why don't you go have a look around? I'm sure you'll find something of interest. Chileka's goods. Something for everyone. Hello. Are you Tequila hereabouts with only new folk? Well, if you need items, weapons, equipment, I'm your girl. You can sell all the items you find in the forest to me, and I'll make them into new equipment for you. My store can't go on without you all you explorers, so I'm counting on you. You can purchase weapons and armor at Chileka's goods. The number and types of items you can buy will increase as you sell more resources found in the labyrinths. By selling your items, you can quickly sell several at once by selecting Sell Items and pressing the Y button. Also, by pressing the L and R buttons or sliding the image in the bottom screen, you can page through your party. This may come in handy when you are changing your party's equipment. These functions will be useful when you shop at Chileka's goods, so be sure to remember that. Yep, tutorials. You all been to Rada Hall yet? Without her approval, there are some things I can't tell you. Better head over there quick. And what's this mansion right here? An empty estate. Suburban mansion. A palatial estate. Seems no one is here. There's no point to staying here, so you return to the plaza. Should come in handy in the future, right? Golden Deer Pub. Etria's finest ales. Welcome. Don't think I've seen your face in here before. This isn't just a place to eat. Adventurers can sign up to do quests here too. No, you can't just yet. Every adventurer's got to go through Rada Hall before they're officially recognized. Until you get recognized by the Rada, I'm afraid I can't let you do any of the quests here. Once you're legit, come and see me again, alright? I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, so we can't take requests at the moment. You should first go check in at Rada Hall. You can come back after you're on the books. So, Rada Hall. No soliciting. Welcome to Rada Hall, center of Etria's government. I'm sure you're a new adventurer here to explore the Yggdrasil labyrinth like all the others. Unfortunately, we do not permit people who have only recently created their guilds to enter the Yggdrasil labyrinth. If you wish to officially become adventurers, you'll have to complete the mission we will give you. You're able to accept jobs called missions at Rada Hall. Yeah, so this is where all the main quest stuff happens. So let's go ahead and take one. Adventurer's Initiation. Your mission is to create a map of the first floor of the labyrinth as an initiation. Those who cannot accomplish this elementary task are better off staying out of the forest. Explore the first floor and map everything you see there. This method will be useful later. Here's a small map to start you off. Fill in the rest of the details as best you can. Now, go to the forest and get the details from the soldier on the first floor. Alright, we're ready! Time to enter the forest entrance. Emerald Grove. First stratum. Here we go. The first hope-filled step. So, well, normally we're supposed to get the map by talking to the soldier. Oh wait, we already got the map. What am I saying? So, we can draw the map over here, in the bottom screen. We get to place our icons as we investigate what's in the labyrinths. This way we won't get lost so often, you hear? This is primarily the Yggdrasil labyrinth. One task must be performed before challenging its depths. As you have some skill at adventuring, 3 skill points should be available to you. To spend them on skills useful in the labyrinth, open the main menu with the Y button. Select Custom to allocate skill points, but think carefully before doing so. You may already be aware of this, in which case this advice is happily unnecessary. If so, then hesitate no longer to begin your adventure in this lush green forest. Well, I didn't do that, so why don't we get to it. This is the items menu. It's past me just checking out everything. Yep, I guess he is. Use the skills that are available outside of combat. In the status menu, you can see a party member's status, equipment, and skills. Yep. In the equip menu, you can adjust the party member's equipment. Some classes require particular weapons to use some of their skills. Be mindful of this. In the custom menu, you can spend skill points to learn new skills. In this game, for each level you gain, you earn only 1 skill point. Use them wisely, either to strengthen existing skills or to learn new ones. So, because this is New Game Plus, we start off with 11 skill points. So why don't we go on ahead and set up an Echo over here. For this playthrough, Echo is primarily a sword user. Okay, we got Maria with songs, Nympha with the shields, Senpai with the formulas, and Lunachi with the heals. Of course, past me is taking quite a bit of time trying to get through this. Since Echo does have a lot of skill points, but she is low leveled at the moment, the most I can do is just increase her attack. Because increase her attack and skill attacks, because if I raise them up too high, it's going to cost a lot of TP. So best to balance it out when you can. Alright, Vampire with the formulas now. And Lunachi with the heals. Alright, and we're ready. Okay, so we're drawing out the map here. I think... So, because this is... Okay, we're battling. Yep. This is how we do it. This is how we battle. Okay. There we go. Past me. You already got it. Okay. So of course, this being New Game Plus, we're already over-leveled. In a sense. But that's fine. For now, there's no need to go anywhere not yet drawn on the map. First, you must find a soldier who is somewhere on the map already drawn. So yeah, let's go check it out, right? As you walk the narrow path, greenery all around, you see a soldier standing guard. You must be the new guys. Radha told me you'd be along. Welcome to the forest. A few questions for the soldier spring to mind, but you wonder if you shouldn't let him be. Ask what he's doing here. Sure, answer your questions slowly. My orders are to make sure no one, you for example, gets in the forest without permission. If you want in, start the way everyone does. Make a map of the floor we're on. As I'm sure they told you back at the Radha, everyone goes through this initiation. With that, the soldier points to the map of the forest you hold in your hands. Listening to the enemies vanishing when defeated reminds me of playing the first Saga game on its Swan Color remake. Ah, yeah. This game is primarily a throwback to the Wizardry games. Because in Wizardry, you get to go on an overworld in a map like this. And yeah, there was also third person as well. I mean, first person. And also on Wizardry, the battles were pretty tough. Oh, like, if you thought Atlas was bad on its difficulty, the Wizardry games were worse. There are some Wizardry games made in Japan, yeah. Oh, Sano, that reminds me. So, there is a game out there. It's on Steam right now, but originally it was... Oh wait, let me do this event. While walking through the forest, you find something furry at the trail's end. Initially thinking it is a creature, you lower your guard upon realizing it's a boot. Did that belong to an adventurer? You weigh the options of picking out the dirty boot, or leaving it where it lies. Pick up the boot, look around, ignore and leave. You thoroughly inspect the area around the boot. A close look reveals torn clothes and reddish stains on the ground. Ooh. Signs point to dangerous beasts lurking nearby. Behind the boot, you wonder whether picking it up is worth whatever danger it is in store. Pick up the boot! It's rather heavy due to the ivory-colored stones its previous owner hid inside. Pyrozine. As you marvel at the stones, the ground begins to shift unnaturally. Dreadful monsters will likely kill the boot's owner or ambush you. Fights can happen even in events like these, so be careful. Anyways, so in Japan, someone did make a Wizardry and Final Fantasy crossover sorts. And it was treated as a fan game for a time. And then the developer, the creator, he decided to move to Steam, but he had to change the whole thing so it had resemblances to both Wizardry and Final Fantasy, but it wasn't like infringing on the copyright, so... The developer calls it Dungeon Antiquity. And right now, I believe it's on Steam for $8. And it also has an English translation as well. Pretty nice. I actually want to get it, I did think about getting it soon once I found it, but also, like, I have to work on this project still, so that's gonna take some time. Echo, use tornado! Make sure to remind me about it later. Yeah. Once I get the chance, I will. I'll give you the link on DMs. Okay. So, we just need to draw the area in the red zone, because that's the marked area, but we can also just keep on exploring the area ourselves. And fill in what we have to see around here. Alright, now that I think about it, I didn't display the Highlander in the gunner classes properly. No, wait. No, I think it's something else, never mind. Never mind me. Oh, squarish boxes are lined up for you. It's possible they were left by fellow explorers of the labyrinth. Then too, they may be part of the treasure rumored to litter the labyrinth. Treasure chests! The boxes sit ready to be opened, offering no clues to their nature. So, we have no idea where these boxes came from, but they're ours for the taking. Analysis lenses? Yep. What's in this one? Nectar. Okay, so analysis lens, they let you decode an enemy's stats. Nectar heals someone by 20 HP. And this one is a fire talisman. It executes an elemental attack at the enemy. Good stuff. Lava beetles. Honestly, I would be terrified of giant beetles. like that. Okay. Oh yeah, we can auto now. So normally, even at level 1, you shouldn't be doing this much damage, but because this is New Game Plus, so what you do is you can retire the characters in your guild, and then the apprentice will show up with half the level and increased base stats compared to the original adventurer. So normally if you retire an adventurer with 0 bonuses, then depending on the level that he was retired in, the new adventurer will come in with increased bonuses depending on the original adventurer's level. So if the original adventurer's level was 70, then the new adventurer will come in with level 30 at maximum, and with, I'd say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, level 7 plus 7 to all stats, I think, something like that. All right, new events. The clear, cool water seems extremely tempting after an arduous hike. You hesitate, unsure of whether to shake your thirst or to pass by the water. Let's take a sippy. Hydrate. Cupping your hand to the stream, you bring a sip of water to your lips. The clear, cold water quenches your thirst. Party recovers 10 TP. Feeling much better after drinking the spring water, you decide to move on. The game has this colored circle to enable and magical. Yeah. I honestly don't know which game invented encounter tick system, like the game showing you how many steps it takes until the next encounter occurs. I don't know which game invented that, to be honest. It wouldn't surprise me if Tales of Destiny didn't do such a thing. I also feel like Manakemia? No, not Manakemia. The Atelier series. It wouldn't surprise me if Atelier was also happy to be the first ones at it. Alright, another event. You step into a dead end at the forest's edge, covered with brush and brambles. An old rucksack, seemingly abandoned by a past explorer, is lying at your feet. Let's pick it up. You peer inside the rucksack and find a number of coins inside. 100 EN. So the EN here is short for Untold. Also a fun fact. So the Japanese title for this game is Labyrinths of the World Tree. However, to the Western localization, it wouldn't sound like a very grand title for the American release, so they opted to call it Etrian Odyssey because they based it on the country here, Etria. So that's why they call it Etria, Etrian, Entel, stuff like that. But then the second game came out and then it's no longer Etria, it's Hyla. Alright, rest among the flowers. Decide to relax in the fragrant clearing. However, you aren't the only creature in the forest lured by the sweet floral scent. There's also a game called Untold Odyssey. There's also a game called Super Mario Odyssey. Odyssey. Yes, see. Okay, we got new enemies here. Venom flies. Wahoo! The Venom Fly, insect guy. Making sure the map is accurate. Alright, we got a shiny spot. Chop! And this is how we get materials in the game. Oh, that's why I want to withhold the TP. So that way the adventurers who can't chop, they can get more materials for it. The more I think about it though, the more I realize I should just left it to the budget adventurers who do nothing but farming in this game. Oh well. Alright. Moving on. Another event. As you continue down the path, you find red fruit growing on a wall of trees. Ah. It hangs just within reach, seemingly daring you to pluck it to take a bite. You consider for a moment whether or not to eat the fruit. We'll eat it. Let's give it to Echo. Oh, Nympha, never mind. The fruit's sweet juice to slide down Nympha's throat. Nympha recover 15 HP. Yeah! Oh wait, can I? Yeah, okay. Please make use of it. Yeah, okay. So this game also has a boost feature to its combat system. By using boost, you can amplify the effect of your next turn. Primarily the strength of your attack or the power behind your skill. So it could either raise the attack. Oh wait. A mysterious violet crystal entwined with ivy blocks your path. It seems you cannot proceed. Okay, so we can't do anything about it. So by boosting, we get to increase the character's next turn, the strength behind the next turn. And what this does is, it can either deal more damage to the enemy, or it increases the chances to inflict a status ailment or bind, or it can increase the healing. So yeah, it doesn't just power up the damaging powers, but it also increases your skills capabilities for one turn. So that's nice. Alright, we cleared the map. As you stride through the forest, you meet the soldier, still guarding his post. Once he notices your presence, he hails you cheerfully. Got your map all in order, have you? In that case, you got my permission to proceed. Yeah! The soldier stands to one side and waves you through, as if passing the torch to you. You ought to report your success to the Rada, but the thought of going deeper is also tempting. Let's go a little deeper. Was I trying to write white pearl there? Wonder why. Okay, so white crystal door, we can't get through that. We will get through one of these doors within the next episode. And then in the episode after, we get through one of those doors as well. But for now, we lack the keys for it. Guess you have completed your map of B1F and found the stairs down. The floor jump feature is now available. Ah, yes. So, this is introduced in only the Untold series. So this is called the floor jump. And as the name implies, it lets you jump to a set of stairs that you've successfully unlocked. This helps in, helping you get there, right away and avoid all enemy encounters. And this was only introduced in the Untold series, I believe. They never brought this back for the other games. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with that because I think this kind of made the Untold games too easy, so... After reaching the new floor, you suddenly remember. Your first mission was to map B1F and present the results to Rada Hall. If the map is complete, then present it to Rada Hall at the first opportunity. Ah yes, well, we gotta fulfill the story mission. No time like the present. Floor jump is now available. There we go. Alright, so we go to the Rada Hall and report the mission. Report results. There we go. We've received word from our soldier that you've completed your map. Well done. We acknowledge and recognize your status as true explorers from this point on. You belong to the Red Sun Guild, correct? Let me give you the standard reward. Take this to Shaleka's goods. She'll sell you items necessary for your adventures. Lock up there and work hard to explore the labyrinths for us from here on out. On the notes, 500 net total. And as we complete the quests, we get experience points for the party members. Now let's go to Shaleka's. Oh yeah, that reminds me, you get permission from Tarada? Don't order a letter? Even without it, I want to sell you my wares, but I promised Tarada and I stick by that. Here, this is an Ariadne thread. If you lost or about to die, use it to warp out to labyrinths. I told everyone to take some before they leave for a trip down to labyrinth. But don't go taking till they're free. I mean, you want. So the threads actually help in that by buying one, you instantly escape the Yggdrasil labyrinths. And it's because we have the floor jump feature that the whole thing sees less, the thread sees less use. So, thanks for the mission, I see. Well done, Red Sun Kiddos. I can finally talk business with you. Here at the Golden Deer, I hear all sorts of problems that only adventurers can solve. Gathering materials, wiping out monsters, you name it, I hear someone sobbing about it. And when I do, I pass the requests on to kids like you. You're welcome to take them on. So this is where we get the side quests. And they also provide the experience points as well as your own rewards, so might as well do them when we can. Get rich quick 1. Decided to take the request, have you? Good, I've been hoping someone would. You know a place you can chop in the forest. The client wants to know where it is. He's here in this pub. Why don't you go talk to him directly? He has a reputation for being somewhat difficult, but I'm sure you can handle him. Looking for memories. Oh, decided to take the request, have you? Good, I've been hoping someone would. The client is a young lady who often heads into the labyrinth on business. Apparently, she was attacked by a terrifying deer and had to flee. She did escape unharmed, thank goodness, but she dropped her basket that she uses to collect flowers. If it was any other basket, she'd just forget about it, but this was a present from her grandmother, so... He dropped it in the southwest of B2F, on a path used by a powerful deer. It might be scary, but as long as you're careful, you should be okay. Good luck. A deer. Nokotan? Nokotan? Oh, you're taking this quest? This quest is from Shilaka's Goods. He's been running low on materials to make nectar. Why don't you go ask her what she needs from you? Good luck. Rest from the inn. Decided to take a request, have you? This job is from the boy down at the Rooster Inn. He said he'll explain the fine details in person, so why don't you go see him and ask him about the request? Taste it once more. Decided to take a request, have you? This job comes from a former adventurer. He wants you to bring him some holy water from the forest. He said that you can get some from a place on the far east side of B1F. Be careful not to lose your footing on a wet ground. You can't take on any more requests. You can only take on 5 requests at a time. So... What is it you want? I don't have time to waste right now. Will you accept this job? So you're the courageous ones who took on my request. Let's get down to business then. As I said, I don't have time to waste. Could you tell me of a place on B1F where you could chop? I hear you can sell what you get from chopping and make a tidy profit. Sorry, you don't need to hear about that. Anyway, a chopping point on B1F. If you find one, you can talk to me and point it out on your map to me. So yes, for this game, they will have quests that ask you the positioning on some of the features of the labyrinths. You have to point out the correct location, and then when you do so, you get rewarded for it. Now I have to hurry there and get chopping. I left a reward with the pub's owner, so go get it from her. Now excuse me. Why don't we see what the Rooster Inn boy wants? Oh, welcome back. Huh? Quest? Ah, so you're doing it. Thank you very much. Now, down to business. Do you know that you can make fertilizer from beast fangs? Not really. By heat treating things of animals and then smashing them to little bits, you can make good fertilizer. I use that fertilizer to grow vegetables, but I'm almost out of it. So I want you to collect 3 small fangs so I can make more. You can get small fangs for tree rats in our first stratum. I know it's a hassle, but please get them for me. B, you already have the ingredients I need on you right now? Do I? Yep. Thank you very much. Now I can make some fertilizer out of this and keep raising vegetables. Why do you raise vegetables? They go into the meals I serve to my customers. Running the inn has a lot of hidden costs, so I need to save money when I can. Oh, sorry, I may have said too much. The reward for this job is at the pub, so please go get it there. Thank you for your hard work. Oh, that was a weird jump. Hello. Oh, it's a job about my nectar? You took it? Oh, thanks so much. That will be a big help. Nectar is something you explorers are always using when you get hurt. I wasn't paying attention to my stock, and I ran out of amber lump. Amber lump is a rare item that can be taken. I think it'll be easier for folks who are good at taking. I just need you to do the usual. Get that amber lump and sell it to me. You only need 1. As you walk the beaten path through the forest, you see the gleam of water trickling from some rocks ahead of you. You cup your hand to collect some of the water. Holy water! Alright, let's turn some of these in already. Good work, everyone. I'm glad to see the client was satisfied. Materials you can obtain through chopping are rare, and worth a good amount of money. You should try it out. Still, I wonder if that man will be robbed right on his own. He's just an ordinary townsperson. Hope he doesn't get reckless out there in the labyrinths. At any rate, thank you. Here's your reward. I hope not either, but this being an Atlas game, bad things can happen. To taste it once more, complete. I see you've obtained the holy water. Good job. The client was the first person to discover this water in the labyrinth. He was attacked by monsters and at the verge of death when he crawled to the water for one last drink. Then, he suddenly felt a sort of surge of inner strength. He was able to make it back to town on his own. It just looks like normal water to me. But to him, I'm sure it's holy water. I'm sure he'll be happy to see this. Thank you, everyone. Though, maybe that water really does have mystical powers. I'm just kidding. And let's report this last one here. Good work, everyone. So you finished the boy's request? He's been busy lately with all the adventurers in town. Well, so have I, haven't I? In any event, here's a reward. Alright, and we can take on more requests! Let's take a request, have you? This shop was posted by a leather crafter who lives here in Etria. There's a high demand for leather goods in the city, so we can use all the leather we can get. You can obtain soft hides from the beasts that live here in the labyrinth. I don't think I have that? Yes, I do! Let's report it! Good job, I'm glad everyone's safe. Keep up the good work. A certain shop's request. Decided to take the request, have you? Adventurers can learn the techniques, chop, mine, and take, to allow them to gather materials from the labyrinth. Using those skills at various points around the labyrinth will help you collect various useful things. One of the things you can obtain using these methods is hardwood. If you all plan to make living sense adventurers, you do well to remember that. So we just gotta get back here and pick up hardwood. You found the hardwood as requested. Alright. I see you've successfully returned with the hardwood. Good job. Keep up the good work, everyone. Alright. Now I think from here on out... Yep. So this is where I start cutting out most of the labyrinth explorations, because otherwise it would take way too long. I'd rather just skip to the good parts. When you look in the direction where the sound came from, you find a beastly monster. It lets out an eerie cry as it kicks the ground with its sharp hooves to threaten you. A dreadful enemy unlike any you has yet seen is fast approaching. It's one of Nokotan's friends! The dot on the map is a type of enemy known as F.O.E, or Mido Opunatra Exequens. F.O.E! 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 Jumping into 3DS, F.O.E! So why don't we fight it? Alright, Rage Slope. Let me bring up the stats here. HP is 1055, attack is 17, and defense is 13. Its two skills are Baffling Step. It uses its legs, has a high chance of confusing a seagull target. And it also has Knockdown. It uses its head, which deals high damage to a single party member. Originally I was gonna have the stats and attacks of the F.O.E to show up on the bottom screen, but I didn't have the time for that. Maybe in another project. So we bound its legs, so now it cannot use Baffling Step. Usami almost died. No words. She almost died. But she lives, and we win. Haha. As you walk along the forest, you find something unusual sitting on the ground. It is a basket used to gather flowers. You recall the quest from the florist asking you to retrieve her lost basket. That's too strong. She is. And she's a reindeer. She's a cooler deer in here. As you continue down the path, you spot an orange fruit growing on the wall of trees. What could be in here? The edible looking fruit makes your mouth water. It would be no trouble to take the fruits and eat it. Eat the orange fruits? Who eats it? Why? Oh, it's Hitsu, Shio, Sprite. Hitsu, you're up. Delicious looking exterior proves the sham as Hitsugi discovers. Oh no, it's sour! As you walk through the forest, you suddenly come across a tremendously threatening monster. Its shape and form is similar to the beast you had previously encountered, but this one is clearly more powerful. Just as you are wondering how best to handle it, the monster notices you and attacks without hesitation. Uh-oh. It's a shiny! Look! A shiny Cloud Mode. Too bad we can't capture it. And we killed it. So for these kinds of enemies, they multiplied the experience by 5 times. These are what's known as rare breeds, and they are valuable EXP enemies, XP enemies, but rare breeds often run away after one turn, so if you really want to kill it, you have to do whatever it takes to keep it in the ground. For this reason, stuff like inflicting ailments like panic, sleep, and or leg bind, they'll help. An intermittent sound is coming from the brush. Something seems to be inside the tall grass before you. You peer futilely into it, wondering whether to chance it or leave the sound alone. Investigate? Let's see. Who goes? Gio? Gio. As a party leader, Gio pushes back the tall grass. Suddenly, Gio feels a sharp pain on the hand. The noise seems to have come from a small snake. After biting Gio's outstretched hand, it slithers off into the forest. No, Gio! He pulls himself together and continue on the adventure. I don't think the snake was a fan of lobster meat. On the tree standing at the end of the narrow trail, you see a shriveled green fruit. Shriveled. Judging from its color and shape, it doesn't look edible. If you really wish, you can pluck the fruits and eat it. But to eat it? Appearances to the contrary, the fruit is fresh and juicy. Oh! The party recovers 15 TP. Nice! When you look around, you see that there are many fruits that have not yet ripened. So you can revisit the spot here, and it'll actually... You can revisit the spot and it'll actually, like... once the next day comes, it'll respawn it'll restart the events as well, and then you can take the fruit again. Just like the water on the first floor. Oh? As you walk through the forest, you discover a soldier resting on a tree trunk in the sunlight. The soldier notices you well and gives a friendly greeting. Hello, explorers. How goes your journey to the forest? It must have tired you out coming this far. My duty is to help explorers in the early going of the forest as Rada's instruction. Well, are you tired enough to take a breather and dine with me? That the soldier pulls over a large basket sitting beside him. A savory aroma wafts from it, making your stomach growl. The choice is yours whether to take the soldier up on his kind offer or hurry on ahead. Gracefully accept the food. The soldier nods happily and begins to bring out the contents of the basket. First come open-faced sandwiches with sliced jerky, cheese, and butter. Ooh. They are followed by grilled mountain quail, potato and caper salad, bunches of raisins, and wine. Go on, there's no need to be modest. Eat as much as you like. Tired and hungry as you are, you only nod at the soldier's generosity before reaching toward the banquet before you. After enjoying a meal the soldier so considerately prepared, you find that your body and mind are healed. The party recovers full HP and TP. Looks like that's it, you're alright. I'm glad I could help you on your way. Nice. With that, the soldier cleans up and stands again. There's no more food, I'm afraid, so I'll be heading back. And I'll be here again at daybreak if you want another meal. Good luck in Labyrinth. You thank the soldier and return to the investigation with renewed vigor. Ronald? I'll be hanging on for a night. May you enjoy the stream. Yeah, thank you for coming, Sano. Show up on Blue Moon tomorrow, if you want to see yourself. Worse, the beast is about to launch a deadly charge towards you. The moment you enter a side path to hide yourself, a giant boar rushes by and slams into a wall. Another F.O.E. It seems that the boar mimics its surroundings until it spies prey, at which point it charges in for a kill. Your party cannot hope to outmatch its speed. You cannot be sure it is the only one of its kind. You must be wary of where you step in this place. Well, why don't we go fight one? Oh, Boulder Boar, right. Okay, HP is 1503. Attack is 18, defense is 13. It has resistance to all physical attacks, binds, Confusion, blind, poison, stun, cure, curse, fear, petrifying death. Oh boy. And skills are charge. It uses its head. Charges for 1 round to increase the power of the next attack. And then onrush. It uses its legs. It deals damage to one front row party member and a back row party member behind it. In other words, it's a piercing effect. So you'll definitely want to shut down either its head or its legs. Thankfully, we have a whole bunch of fire talismans, and Itsuki also has elemental attacks. Let's see if we can boost. By the way, this is not really an optimal team. Supposed to have a party member that deals with that ailments, because he resists them, but he isn't immune to them. So that's taking damage. Oh, he's almost dead. Spray it with the medic bullet. That's why he actually inflicted poison. Nice. Set just about everyone to defend. And we rush. Nice. What we got here? You see a spot of grass that seems different from the ordinary variety, growing at a dead end. Look closer. Just as you reach for the grass on the ground, a swarm of wild butterflies come streaming from the bushes. Ooh. And of course I ran out of item space. You managed to defeat the butterflies, but you still sense many hostile presence nearby. The rare grass at your feet be drawing them in? In any case, you decide to leave at once. Just as you are about to use the stairs you found to venture further below, someone calls to you. You're adventurers, no? A slight problem has come up. I'm sorry, we've been told not to let anyone in the labyrinths for now. I must ask that you return to Etrian for the moment. If you want to know the details, I suggest you visit Rada Hall. The soldier stands back. Soldier stands to block the stairs leading downward. If you wish to go further, you will have no choice but to return to town and inquire at Rada Hall. Well, we can't go down just yet. Ah, so Rada Hall is that way then. Thank you for showing me the way. A maid? She's so beautiful. If she wasn't in such a hurry, I'd have shown her the entire town. What the? How long have you been standing there? It was spur of the moment, and it's nothing, I swear. I was merely given the task of guiding that young lady to Rada Hall. That's exactly what I did. It was a job well done. So busy today anyway. Lots of stuff to do. Best of luck to you, adventurers. Surely she would be important down the line, right? You are Red Sun, was it? We actually have a situation on our hands. Just between you and me, if you have the time, I'd like to ask you to perform a mission for me. I have my reasons to keep this mission from the public. If you're interested, come to me to hear the details. Oh great, what do we got this time? Defeat the Scythe Fiend. So you'll accept this one. Thank you. Allow me to tell you the details. There was an incident where a noble's son was attacked by a monster on one of the higher floors. Thankfully, the boy had a bodyguard on hand and was not seriously injured. But his parents are enraged and insist that the monster cannot be suffered to live. They have requested us to slay it. Normally, we would put out the call to all explorers. It seems they wish to keep the matter discreet. As for the monster that attacked the boy, we've had a report that it still wanders the first floor unchallenged. No, it's not in the best of shape, having lost an arm in prior struggle. This is the perfect chance to slay it. You are to kill the one-armed monster on the first floor before the chance passes, and bring back Hufa to its death. Though you have no great fame yet as a guild, I think that your skill makes you perfect for the mission. Well then, we'll be counting on you. Good luck in your task. Joy! Oh, well, let's report this one. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for finding the basket. I'm sure the client will be very happy to see it undamaged. I'll give this basket to the client. Here's the reward. Alright, and I think, yep, we sold the Amber Lump, and now, thanks to the Amber Lump you sold me, I can sell Nectar again. Now, whenever someone in your guild falls, you can bring him back. But you best be careful, I can only make you one Nectar for every Amber Lump you sell me. The reward's at the pub, so don't forget to pick it up. Thanks for taking the request. If anything else comes up, I'll ask for you. Nice. Good job, everyone. She was really worried this time, so she was very happy to be back in business. Here's your reward. Yeah! Alright, now let's go find that Scythe Fiend. There he is. As you step into the labyrinth, you see before you an inordinately large mantis beast radiating menace and hostility. Its body is red, as if it had been bathing in blood. But although the monster has seen you, it shows no sign of attacking. On the contrary, it turns its back and leaves. It may not have much will left to fight, since it is missing an arm as well. Regardless, you must catch up to the fiend and slay it. As you pursue the sound of the bloody mantis' buzzing wings, you notice that the noise has vanished. It did have hidden itself somewhere. If you are to search, you must begin where you last detected its presence. Well, to our understanding, I could just edit this one out, couldn't I? This is what I get for not paying attention. Is that it? Yep. Okay. You search for the mantis, but it's nowhere to be found. Just as you were wondering if you should pick up the hunt elsewhere, you feel a presence behind you. Ow. Just as you turn to see, a monster bursts from its seclusion and slashes viciously at you. The party loses 15 HP. The cunning master seems to have wrought a scheme to lure you here and spring its trap. Alas, you have fallen for it completely and now have no choice but to fight your way out through your wounds. You see no way to survive the ambush than to fight. Draw your weapons now and face the horror. Alright, Bloody One Arm. So, here's the thing with this boss. It doesn't actually have any data. Not in this game. Even for the story mode dungeon, it had like enemy data that you can record. But for whatever reason, there's no data on this guy. Just user submitted data, I guess. So HP is 1255, attack is 17, defense is 12. It resists pretty much everything except elemental and physical attacks. It has Side Slash as a skill. It uses its arms to deal damage to one row of party members. So just get him already. No reason why you should not. The monster collapses weakly and is still. You have defeated the atrocious beast, just as requested. Only now that the fray is over do you recall that you were asked to bring back proof that you have slain the fiend. You break off its signature scarlet sight as a trophy of your victory. Nice. Seems you've taken care of Bloody One Arm. We will have the proof delivered to the petitioner. Now about your reward. This is out of the ordinary, but we would like to present you with a tangible gift. The petitioner is a nobleman who is active in supporting young explorers such as your Red Sun Guild. Since you have provided him such invaluable assistance, he has insisted that you be commensurately rewarded. And that is why we offer you your own guild house, the D2 base of operations within Etrian. This will be a special facility used only by your guild. I'll need you to register a name for it. So, the guild house. The name doesn't carry over, unlike the name of your guild. So, the guild house, you can go ahead and put in a new name on New Game Plus. So, I'm just gonna put in Nova, because Nova is sun. What else? Nova, Very well, we shall take care of the rest of the paperwork. Nova Man has already prepared a site and staff to run it, but by all means go to Nova and see it for yourselves. Nice. So we go into Nova. We get to employ the Guild Keeper services here. Welcome back, Red Sun. I am Rosa. I have been directed to assist the members of the guild at this mansion. I will do my best to be of service to you. So this is where the Guild Keeper comes in. So, for Rosa's case, she can prepare cordials which can grant HP or TP healing effects. She can also provide side quests for the party to handle, and she'll give you gifts in return. And she also takes care of Grimoire Stones. I received an item from my master to give to you. Here it is. They're known as Grimoire Stones. Apparently it holds a mysterious power that allows the bearer to use skills from other classes. My master has instructed me on how to manage them, so you can trust me to synthesize and equip them for you. So Grimoire Stones, they're not exactly high points for the Untold series. They get better in the sequel, but not really much better. But basically, it all comes down to RNG, where you have to hope that the game picks out the right skill that you need or want. It's kind of a hassle. You can also get skills from monsters too, so that's cool. Oh, here's the guild bits! The Emerald Grove. From a request they have taken, 4 girls have found themselves within a grassy forest. Their task is to find a batch of pink and blue flowers from the forest, being the ingredients for a unique remedy. While finding the flower bed would be a task with the amount of flowers blooming all over, the color clue it provided is a boon. What matters now is their resolve to find the flowers before dusk settles for the day. So begins their search. After re-examining the map many times and walking to secluded areas, the girls find an undiscovered flower bed. Could this be the batch of flowers they were told? It certainly fit the description they were given. Still, Stella and Naru are apprehensive, mainly because of something peculiar about the information they were given. Miyu, however, holds no worries as she proceeds to pluck the flowers in front of them. The little devil manages to take the first few on her hands. But something odd occurs. A pink mist is released from the flower bed, with Miyu being the closest to it. As the mist fades, the little devil then slowly turns to her party. A hint of redness starts spreading across her face. She gives a drunken sounding chuckle and stumbles over to them. The others tensed up. Was Miyu's mind altered by the flower's pollen? As if answering the question, the inebriated Miyu starts talking raunchy proverbs and raunchier fantasies with them. She mentions having a harem of all kinds of women. The group initially contemplates how to pacify the dangerous devil child when Echo decides to take action. DJ. The gummy girl spreads her arms out to the little devil, as if inviting her for a comforting embrace. Miyu sees the prospect and rushes into the arms of Echo, burying her face onto her chest for maximum water. Echo giggles at the little girl's abnormal eagerness and pats the back of her head in a sisterly fashion. Oh. And then thwacks her head with the hilt of her sword. Oh. Well. Miyu drops to the ground, sporting a lump on the side of her cranium. Her body twitches for a second, then stills. Haru and Stella both sighed in relief as disaster has been narrowly averted. The cat girl explains that the quest details about finding a batch of pink and blue flowers. But this flower bed holds pink flowers and blue ends to their petals, not the individually colored ones. While the exotic flowers are indeed a sight to behold, they're not only the wrong flowers, they're proving themselves dangerous. Sighing, Aru starts carrying her reckless friend on her back, happily assuring them the devil will awake in a moment. The girls continue their journey in search of the correct flower bed. She got high and then got punched. Man. Alright. We unlocked the 3rd floor. As you descend into a new floor, premonition of bloodshed sends a chill down your spine. Even new adventurers such as yourself can clearly feel the overwhelming sensation. The specter of death, looming over you as you prepare to face unknown dangers. Take heed! Beasts red of a tooth and claw run rapid here. Fleeing from these creatures is no shameful thing. With these steps, survival is paramount. As you walk through the forest, you come across 2 female adventurers. One has black robes and flame hair. while the other bears a fierce look and a katana. "Who's there?" demands the hard-bitten woman, one hand ready to draw her katana. The adventurers appear to be veterans, and have made no move to lower their defenses. Perhaps they'll relent if you tell them that you are also explorers from Etrian. Or explorers? Yep. Once you inform them you are explorers, they nod, and lower their guard ever so slightly. "Ah, Etrian explorers. Didn't the Rada notify you?" The katana-wielding woman, realizing your ignorance, shakes her head in dismay. "They are warders from the Rada to guard this place," says the severe woman with the sword. "I am Ren, a Ronin, and she is Tlaka, Hexer." The other girl cautiously peers at you from behind Ren. Now, return to town at once and get the details from Rada Hall. Ren marks these cold, sharp words, lapses into a silent glare. "It seems you should ask the Rada official for details regarding the situation." Oh boy. New quests! New requests! Decided to take a request, have you? If you read the description, you should already know, but I'm the one who posted that job. My niece is coming to visit, but I have something of a problem. I really like the perfume I was wearing when she last visited, and she says she wanted some for herself, but I ran out recently, and none of the stores here have any right now. The ingredients to make more can be found in the labyrinths, but I can't get them to myself, so I called for explorers. So to that end, think you're going to take 3 tiny petals for me? You can find them at the taking points in the first stratum. They're counting on you. Oh, guess I don't have it. Subduing the wood flies. Decided to take a request, have you? This is from an apprentice medicine woman. She was somewhere in B2F gathering medicinal herbs, and she was attacked by wood flies. She tried going back later, but it seems the wood flies have set up a little nest there or something. He wants you to get rid of them so she can safely collect herbs from that part of the labyrinth. The herbs grow on the northeast side of B2F, near the stairway leading down. We're counting on you. Decided to take the request, have you? This job is from that merchant you worked with before. He was so happy to earn money thanks to that shopping point you showed him. Now he wants to expand. Oh. He wants you to tell him where to find a place where he can take materials. He's right over there. Why don't you go talk to him yourself? A favor to Shaleka. Decided to take a request, have you? Shaleka's goods is this town's only weapon and armor shop. When her grandfather owned the store, he used to gather materials on his own and had a wide selection of goods. But since she took over, she does her best, you know, but compared to the last owner, her selection is... There's only so much one girl can do on her own. You should help her out if you get the chance. Ask her what she needs in order to get more weapons made. Like Muscle Man? Muscle Man? I'm trying to remember how this problem. I didn't mean to criticize the little lady. Huh. Portly merchants. You're the adventurers who told me about the chopping spot earlier. Did you accept my job this time as well? Well done! I'd expect nothing less from you. Adventurers are so benevolent. But enough small talk. I'm a busy man and need I remind you. Can you tell me of a place on B2F where one can take? I heard that you can get quite a lot of money by selling what you take from certain areas. Once you found the place, please come talk to me and show me where it is on your map. I grow weary of waiting. Have you found a place on B2F from which I might take things? Oh really? That's wonderful news! Hurry up and show me on the map where I can find a taking point on B2F. There, eh? Fantastic, I'll send someone to scout out that location. You did it! My scouts returned with good news. Once again, you directed me to a viable gathering spot. I need to hurry and begin grabbing everything I can. I left a reward with the owner of this pub, so see her about it. Now excuse me. Get rich quick. That was easy. I can't believe I forgot to set a category. Whoops. There we go. I think neither here nor there. Here's your reward. Okay. Alright, Shuleka. Job about bone armor? So you're doing it, huh? Let's see. I got to list front to boys and back, so mark this town. We need Monkey Bone 1 and Beast Bone 6. They get to materials, just sell them to me like always. I do not think I have. Oh yeah, I do. Great, now I can start selling bone armor. It's tough but flexible. Just my kind of armor. I gave your reward to Lady at the pub, so go get it from her. If something else comes up, I'll post an ad to the shop. I hope you'll help me with that one too. Alright. Good job, I heard the news. She was able to make something good out of what you gave her. Keep up this pace with your other quests too, okay? Nice. You recall the quest to defeat the wood flies that are preventing the client from collecting herbs. You recognize medicinal herbs growing all around your feet. This seems to be the place. You reach out to pick an herb. Without warning, wood flies appear from above and attack you. Alright, gotta mute myself for a moment. I need water. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we cleared out the wood flies over here in this quest. You have collected a number of tiny petals that the lady at the pub had requested. Yep. Simply return to the pub with them to complete the quest. Thank you, everyone. This is a big help. Is she so frightening? Where'd you get that idea from? Were you even listening to me? I love my niece. I want to make sure I have a present for her. Knowing that she's coming to see me makes me work even harder. I hope she gets here soon. I can't wait. You need to make the perfume first. Calm down. You're right. I got a bit carried away just thinking of her. Embarrassing. Sorry to make you see that. Now then, I know I've already said this, but thank you for your help. Here's your reward. Yeah! That one's complete too. You defeated the woodflies, huh? I'm sure the client will be happy to hear that. The forest is a dangerous place, but there are a lot of useful things inside. Quests like this are pretty common. I know it's tough, but protecting ordinary townsfolk is one of the duties of adventurers here in Etria. Nice job. Here's a little something from me for all your efforts. Please take it. Nice. Ah, members of Red Sun. I've received word that you have reached the 3rd floor. Sorry. I'll have to ask you to postpone your investigation for now. It appears that there are dangerous wolves prowling the lower reaches of the grove. We're considering issuing a mission calling for the extermination of these troublesome beasts. Though the lower floors have been confirmed as safe, abandon all further exploration. The Terror of Fenrir. Are we god-eaters now? Beyond the 3rd floor, there have been many sightings of forest wolves. This in itself poses little danger, but they seem to be organized by a leader. That leader is Fenrir, their alpha wolf, and he awaits explorers on the 5th floor. Our own warriors are capable of defeating them, of course. I believe you've met them. But we can't over-rely on Ren and Tlaka, or newcomers will have no chances to grow. Tlaka, bleh. Their current orders are to provide support to the younger explorers. They ask that you use their help in defeating Fenrir. Neither of the female adventurers have moved from the spot they occupy. I see you've been to the Rada and accepted that mission. They were no longer needed here. I bid you good luck. The women stand aside as the spear of Ronan offers a final word of advice. Wolves are resilient enemies. We'll help you as best as we can, but be careful. Considering this, you gaze into the forest and wonder if you shouldn't stock up in town. Alright, so we don't need to worry about them. Passing through a door, you reach a clearing. Without warning, an ear-splitting scream sounds out, followed by the growl of a fierce beast. Mere yards away, a giant wolf is preparing to spring onto an unlucky soldier. The wounded soldier seems to be petrified with horror. First, you draw your weapon and save the soldier wells up within you. Rescue the soldier? As you gird yourself for battle, the faint ringing of a bell reaches your ears. Searching for its source, find a Hexa Tlaka standing quietly there. Her lips are scarcely parting. Filled with the ringing bell murmurs a mysterious chant. All at once, the wolf that had stood ready to pounce stops moving. At a final word from the girl, blood spews from the wolf's jaws and it collapses. Ooh. You don't hear or see me well, the flame-haired girl whispers. They can smell blood. Fixing her pale-eyed gaze upon you, the girl approaches. You should be careful. It's dangerous to fight wolves with open woods like his. And outstretched, Latka sprinkles some droplets of shining water on you. Your HP and TP are restored. I'll tend to the soldier. You should go on. Stairs to the 4th floor are far. As she speaks, Latka points you to the back of the room. I'll stay here until you defeat Fenrir. Come back if your wounds become too severe. Latka turns away, her attention focused on treating the collapsed soldier's wounds. A way is clear to continue forth. That floor is done. As you check the brush at the dead end for anything noteworthy, you hear loud footsteps behind you. When you look up, a bear twice your size is standing there. But it has either not noticed you or has no interest in you, since it is occupied with something at its feet. You fear that the enormous bear will turn its attention on you. You are free to make a swift retreat. Okay, so this actually leads to a quest, but I forgot to check it out. You're supposed to stand there. You're supposed to stay there for a bit and then retreat after seeing something else in there. But I didn't do that, so the hidden quest did not trigger. Decided to state the request, have you? The Guildmaster at the Explorer's Guild made this request, but he didn't explain the details to me. Normally, it's my responsibility to know everything about the jobs that get posted here, but he refused to say. I'm sorry. You'll have to speak to him at the Explorer's Guild if you want to find out what to do. Oh, get rich quick. Ooh. As you probably figured out by now, this request comes from that same merchant you worked with before. He was so thrilled with the results he got from the place you showed him last time that he's asking again. This time he wants you to look at a place where he can mine. You can find him here in the pub. Would you go speak with him yourself? Had to take her request, have you? Go to Shaleka's goods and ask her what materials she needs. He was really happy about that bone armor job you did for her. He'll be counting on you now too. I want to go as soon as possible, but... Oh, you're the adventurers who told me about the place to gather materials. You really helped me out last time. Again, I thank you. Are you here to take on another one of my jobs? I thought so. Of course adventurers of your caliber would jump at the chance to help me. Anyway, let's get straight to the point. As always, I don't have time to waste. This time, I want you to find me a place on B3F where you can mine. I'm told that selling what you get from mining can make you quite a nice spot to doge. Meh. Once you found that spot, come talk to me and point it out on the map just like before. Here we go again. Come on over here and show me on the map where you found our B3F. There, eh? Fantastic. I'll send someone out to scout out that location. My scouts sent word confirming the location. Once again, you helped me find a place to get valuable materials. Now, I must away and make haste to mine like there's no tomorrow. I left a reward with the owner of the pub, so talk to her about it. Now, excuse me. Good work, everyone. I'm glad to see the client was satisfied. Is he going back into the labyrinth again? I really think it's too dangerous for someone like him on B3F. In any case, thank you for your help. Here's a reward. Oh, would you happen to be Red's son? I was the one who issued that quest. I want to defeat the wood flies. Thanks to you, I can now go and pick herbs in safety. I'll call on you again if I need help. Thank you so much. Yo, what do you want today? Yeah? The job I posted at the pub? Oh, so you guys are doing it. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's talk about the job. It's not a big deal. Just want you to bring me 3 crab apples that you can take from the first trial. If you get them, bring them to me directly, not to the pub. That's it. I'm counting on you. Huh? Job about to Scarm Barrett? So you took another one of my jobs, huh? Let's see. I need, 1 androdite. I use it to make an accessory that I think you'll find useful. I'm looking forward to making that one. Oh! As you proceed further into the depths of the forest, a beast's howl echoes. It sounds like wolves, but it seems distant, just as you are convinced there is no immediate threat. The sounds increase in number and grow so loud as to shake the forest. Just as Arata told you, this floor seems to be overrun with the wolves. Remind yourself to beware of any marauding wolves as you proceed. As you walk the lush green forest path, Kita suddenly cries out. You turn to see that Kita's foot is caught in a hole on the side of the path. Kita tries to pull free, but the leg is lodged in deep, and it won't seem to budge. You gather around and try to figure out how you can extricate Kita. Take out the soil nearby? You could dig up the earth around the stuck leg to safely free Kita. Kita escapes the hole without any further trouble, notices the back of the newly expanded cavity. You open it, curious as to what might be inside, and discover a number of medicine bottles in pristine condition. Another explorer must have dropped the baggage to the hole while walking by. You see no reason not to claim your bottles and put them in your pack before returning to the investigation. Yeah! What's over here? As you walk through the forest, you notice a glowing object on the ground at a dead end. Pick it up. Unable to shake your intense curiosity, you pick up the glowing object. Happily, it seems to be a grimoire stone. One can never have too many of these stones and their mysterious powers. You put it in your pack. However, just as you do so, a monster comes crashing up from above, baring its fangs at you. Red beetles. Monsters of the labyrinth relish any chance to strike while your guard is lowered. You commit the lesson to heart while picking up the dropped grimoire stone before you resume your journey. Alright, grimoire. As you walk through the door, you find a wolf standing in the middle of the passage. This must be the forest wolf you've heard about at the Rada. In order to vanquish Fenrir, there is no other path but through here. Steel yourself and step forth. Oh great, another F.O.E. Alright, so Forest Wolf. HP is 660, attack is 18, and defense is 13. Pretty weak stuff, if you ask me. Weak to fire, but resists ice. And its skill is Evil Cry. Using its head, it increases the attack of all enemies. I forgot I had that on her. I think it's fine, she won't notice. A Ronin woman you met before stands before the door to the next room. She meets your gaze as she approaches. The order was from B3F. You got spirits if you made it here. Smiles dauntlessly before taking a black object from her belongings. This is called a sonic bomb. It makes a loud enough noise to cancel out all other sounds. Use it to block out the wolves howling so they can't call allies. He puts the sonic bomb in a bag and tosses it to you. Trust me, Rada Hall put a special order for this into Shaletta's goods. It's guaranteed to work. Then she moves out of your way and leaves. Ask for the sonic bomb Ren gave you into your own pack before setting out on your journey. By using a sonic bomb when the enemy is on guard or charging up, you can knock them out of that stance. Enemies knocked out of their stance will be unable to act for that turn, giving you an advantage in battle. Well, let's go see. Let's see if we can put it to good use. That's a sonic bomb, and there, it's done. Nice. And so we unlock the 5th floor. Welcome back. My master has sent some foodstuffs for your use today. He includes some rare herbs and fruit as well, so I plan on trying to make some new blends. What kind of blend would all you from Red Sun prefer? So, by raising your relationship with the guild keeper, you can unlock new preparations. For this one, I pick I'm awake. I've heard that explorers encounter many challenges, so I tried to come up with something new. I hope that it will be of aid to you in Red Sun. You think the cordial will be useful? Yeah! Thank you very much. It's a relief to hear that from you. I've heard that the previous owners of this mansion retired from exploring due to injury. Please be careful. I shall also do my utmost to support you. Now then, is there anything else you would like me to do? Crab apples! You've collected crab apples as requested by the guildmaster. Turn them into the Explorers Guild to complete their request. Yo, you're back, which means you've got the goods, huh? Well, hand them over. Given the crab apples, that's quite a posted job. Eat the crab apples? Nah. And 3 crab apples. Thank you, mission complete. I hate it when adventurers don't get told the reasons why they get hired, so I've got to explain. The crab apples I had you fetch are for my kids. They love crab apples. The other day they were bugging me to go get some for them. So there you have it, thanks Red Sun. But don't go yapping about this, okay? I got my dignity to keep, so make this a secret to everybody. So, yeah, that's it. You can pick them up. You can pick up the reward at the pub. Zlaka? That's an androdite. Alright, Skarn Barret's done. Thanks to you, my shop's selection has really expanded. I've really got handed to you. Your rewards with delay to add to Bub, just like last time. I'll talk to her about it to get it. Yay! Nicely done, I heard the news. You was able to make something good out of what you brought her. Keep up the pace with the other quests too, okay? Good work, everyone. Hey, can you tell me what the Guildmaster needed you to do? I can't tell you. You're right. I shouldn't be asking about something your client wanted to keep confidential. I need to reflect on that. Thank you for reminding me. Here's your reward. I'm counting on you if something else comes up. Alright. End of story. Uh-oh. This is the one. Decided to take a request, have you? I'm pretty sure you figured it out by now, but the merchant you showed the gathering points to needs help again. He was attacked by a monster while heading to the mining points on B3F. He dropped all his stuff. He gets blinded by greed when he's focused, but he's not a bad guy. I do feel sorry for him. He's here in the pub, so why don't you go talk to him yourself? Observing Adventurers 1. Decided to take a request, have you? She'd like it from the store posted this job. Why don't you speak with her and find out the details? Make sure you do your best for her, okay? Oh, it's you. Is there something you want with me? You accepted my job? Thank you so much! This is a pathetic story. I went to B3F to find that mining point you told me of, and I had to flee, leaving my fortune behind. It was terrifying mantis monsters, 2 of them charging right for me. I get chills just thinking about it. Sorry. I need to be more specific. I left my riches in a room with giant mantises on B3F. I'll mark it on your map. There. Please, go and retrieve my treasure. I beg of you, please get my fortune back. I'll pay you even more than said in the listing. Please, bring me back my fortune. Hello. Huh? Quest? Ah, you're doing it for me? Thanks, that's a real help. I'll give you the details then. I want you to let me in on one of your adventures. See, I'm always making equipment for you folks and selling you items. I've only been into the labyrinths a handful of times. So I want to see how the pros explore the labyrinths for once. Will you take me to B1F of the first stratum? Because of the first stratum now? Yeah! Thanks so much. You can go whenever you're ready. Let's get started. It's been a while since I last set foot in here. Hey, don't make that face. You and I've been to B1F before. So now what? Well, I've been over most of this floor, so let's get to B2F. You nod and look at your map to set a route to B2F. Here we are at B2F. The real Etrian Odyssey starts here. Roll credits. You have anything in mind? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, huh? You see, what I want to see here is the monsters that live on this stratum. Deer, Tabor, and Tamantis. You've seen them before, right? I heard they're really ferocious, but you can't understand them unless you see them in person, right? I can't fight. I want to get to the same perspective as the explorers. So I thought maybe if I saw it myself, I get into the explorer mindset. You're great. Haha, you'll make me blush praising me like that. Let's not stand around. Just take me to the deer, boar, and mantis, please. To the deer. Oh, that's the scary deer everyone talks about, right? Those antlers are pretty impressive. One hit can really mess someone up. Alright, next one. If we stick around here, it'll chase us down. On to see the boar mantis. Oh, that's the dangerous boar everyone talks about, right? Wow, it's made of stone? How can anyone take Tatink on? You guys must be really strong. Okay, let's see the next one. Come on, this one's too scary for me. You still gotta see the mantis. Oh, that's the horrifying mantis I've heard so much about, right? I don't know what to say. Maybe explorers do it. Alright, that's all some monsters I wanted to see. Now let's just go back to town. Phew, we're back. Thanks so much, everybody. That was the longest I've ever been into labyrinths. It sure was tiring. But now I know how tough it is being an explorer. I really respect how hard y'all work. Like your reward at the pub, so please take it. I'll see you again at the shop. Alright. Good job, everyone. How was it? Was escorting our little lady difficult? For what it's worth, I bet it must have been a fun assignment, though. Alright, here's the reward. I'll be sure to mention you if something else comes up. Alright, let's go fight this thing. Reaping Shade. HP is 1378, attack is 18, and defense is 13. No weakness or resistance, but for status weakness it's weak to fear, but it resists insta-death and petrify. And its most prominent skill is Scythe Slash. Using its arms, it deals damage to a row of party members. Tough stuff. I also don't know why, but I keep on thinking that it was supposed to have a weakness, an actual elemental weakness, but I'm thinking of Etrian Odyssey 4 for some reason. The Mantis enemy in the fourth game, it has an ice variant. I think the design for that was actually pretty cool. Like, its arms are actual... They're actual scythes as... but like ice, made out of ice or something. Let me see if I can hold up here. Oh yeah, it does exist in this game, right? It does exist later on. They're called Ice Claws in this game. We'll get to that when we get there. But in Etrian Odyssey 4, they're called Icy Pincer. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, well, we don't have to worry too much. Already almost done with this guy. Oh yeah, blinding it definitely helps. Alright. Good work, everyone. When you reach the point the merchant told you of, you see what looks like ransacked baggage strewn about. There is nothing left of value here. It must have been taken. You do notice something. Another bag tucked under a bush. It seems to have been undisturbed. It appears to contain the materials that the merchant had collected. It isn't much, so you decide to take it back with you. Turn it in when you report your findings. Where am I to sleep tonight? Did you get it? Did you find my riches? No, it was all gone. No, everything I worked so hard for, the fruits of my labor, all gone? No! What have I spent my life doing? Give the merchant back his materials. Those are materials I was scattering. You brought them back? But this isn't nearly all No, I'm going to be gracious and accept it. It's not much, but I'll use it to start again. Thank you. I feel like I recovered something important about myself. I know. Why don't you take this? I know it isn't much, but the reward alone can't express my gratitude. A gun! Now excuse me while I tell the owner that the quest is complete. I'm sorry you couldn't pay more. Now that I'm poor, I have no time to waste. Ha ha ha. Nice. Good job, everyone. The merchant left the pub with a great big smile on his face. I'm real glad you guys took the job. I added a little more to the reward myself. Thank you, everyone. Yeah! As you walk through the green forest, you hear birds chirping from the trees. The birds' joyous song lifts your own spirits to hear, as if you are included in their celebration. You can tarry and listen to the birds sing for a while if you wish. Making their investigation takes precedence, you resume your journey. Let's swing back with a more appropriate memory for this. Bird's joyous song lifts your own spirits to hear, as if you are included in your celebration. You can tarry and listen to the birds sing for a while if you wish. You sit and enjoy the bird song for as long as you can. After a while, Maria rises and begins playing a tune in harmony with the birds singing. Oh, the improvised melody is positively enrapturing. As you listen, your fatigue drains away. Nice! As you thank Maria and the birds flying away, you notice different birds arriving to take their place. If you come back at daybreak, you may be able to hear the birds sing again. You decide to commit this place to memory and return to your investigation with a gladdened heart. As you proceed through the hazardous forest, you find a soldier at the tree lying dead end. The soldier notices you as well and gives a friendly greeting. Ah, we meet again, explorers. You've grown quite a bit as you made it this far down. My current duties are to aid explorers on their way to defeating Fenrir, at the Rada's instruction. Well, are you tired enough to take a breather and dine with me? With that, the soldier pulls over a large basket sitting beside him. Familiar savory aroma wafts from it, making your stomach swell. The choice is yours whether to take the soldier up on his kind offer or hurry on ahead. Gracefully accept the food! So it's pretty much the same thing as we ate last time. So it comes back to the spots. Alright, another F.O.E. Let's begin. Anytime now. A skull. HP is 859. Attack is 16, defense is 14. Weak to fire, resists ice. Its skills are Silver Fang. Using its head, it deals ice elemental damage to a single party member. And Binding Hal. Binding Hal. Using its head, it deals damage to the entire party, and it may stun the targets it hits. Honestly, you're more likely to want, if you're fighting this enemy early on, without the game plus of course, you'll want characters that can make use of elemental defense, like protectors, or a troubadour that has ice diffusing effects in the songs. It's called a flash bomb. You'll sell these at Shaleka's 2 now. Works well when you're surrounded by monsters closing in. It makes a bright flash that blinds the monsters so they can't horn in on your fight. But the effect only lasts for 1 round. Don't expect it to save you forever. She hands you the bag with the flash bomb in it, and then turns on her heels to leave. You transfer the flash bomb into your own pack. Continue your own way. When you look upward in this new room, you notice that the space is so open that you can see the sky. Pleasant shafts of sunlight shine down on the spot where you stand. If you are tired, this may be a good place to rest. Deciding you may as well sit here to rest. You enjoy the warm sunlight on your skin, and after a while, you notice that your stamina has been refreshed. The party recovers 20 HP. You feel somewhat better, but you suppose you can always stay longer to rest yourselves fully. You feel that too much rest will make you stiff, or decide to resume your journey sooner rather than later. As you continue to the cheese, you sense beasts surrounding you on all sides. Reek is ever present in your nose, while their constant low growl plays on your nerves. You have reached Fenrir's dread lair. This is it. Yep. It's time to fight the main big bad wolf of this place. At the rear of the pack of wolves is an exceptionally well-built wolf. Is it even a wolf at this point? Judged from its white fur and majestic bearing, it must be Fenrir, the alpha wolf. Prepare yourself for a hard-fought battle. The beast you hunt is before your very eyes. Here he is. Fenrir has appeared. HP is 3,372. Attack is 19, defense is 15. Weak to fire, resist ice. Fenrir has 3 skills. Cold Fangs, a head skill that it uses its head using its head, a ranged strength-based ice elemental attack that pierces across lines. Horrific Roar, using its head, it has the chance to inflict fear on a whole party. And Howl. It goes into a stance upon first use, and then it summons additional forest wolves within a room during the next turn. This can be cancelled by using the Sonic Bombs, which we're about to do right now. So we cancelled out reinforcements, but now we need to cancel out the wolves that are like coming up from behind him. Since everyone's fully healed at this point, we might as well put like at least one of the characters to... Unless if I already used bombs and I didn't pay attention. Mayhaps I did. Oh no, they're right here. Alright, use flash bombs. Lunachi will be using her, since everyone is fully healed right now. Fenrir stands ready. And everyone's stunned. Nice. Right, we only have a few turns left before the rest of the wolves show up, so might as well try and make use of these next few turns, right? Yep, we're just gonna ignore them. There we go. Fenrir's down. Alright, and that's the boss of the first stratum, dead. As you press the attack with all your might, white-furred beast at last slumps to the ground. You have succeeded in carrying out Dorada's request to slay Fenrir. You're free to see what lies beyond, but return to town now to report your victory to Dorada. But first let's map everything here, because why not? Going down. Second stratum, primitive jungle. Well, we're already done with adventuring for the day, right? We might as well pack things up and go back home for the time being. As you reach the new stratum, you find a mysterious light shining in front of you. What these? As you gaze upon the enigmatic scene, you hear someone descend the stairs behind you. Turn to see two familiar adventurers with smiles on their faces. Well done, Red Sun Explorers. Rid of the wolves, the Emerald Grove again knows peace. Grim satisfaction is evident on a warrior woman Ren's face as she gazes into your eyes. After defeating Fenrir, you will be known as high-ranking adventurers of Etrian. We salute your hard work. May your continued exploration go as well as it has thus far. The pleasantries thus dispensed with, Ren points to the unearthly light behind you. See that light? We call it the geomagnetic field, and use it to investigate the labyrinth. Truthfully, no one knows what created it, or for what purpose, but its power is formidable. Touch it, and you will find yourself elsewhere. Nevada's chieftain pioneered its use. Though you must be eager to explore a new stratum, I advise you to return to town first. Ren and her flame-haired partner brushed past you and approached a pillar of light. In the blink of an eye, the two of them disappear from where they previously stood. Does the power of the geomagnetic field? Ren's words stay with you as you continue. Alright, let's report the mission! Yeah! Done and dusted. It seems you defeated that dreadful pack of wolves, along with their leader, Fenrir. I thank you all. I thought you to be common novices, but you've grown into fine adventurers. It always lifts my spirits to see young adventurers growing stronger. Continue working hard to explore the forest while improving your skills. Ah yes, I almost forgot. For defeating Fenrir, we present a small reward to show our gratitude for all your hard work. Yeah! Nice work, everyone. You've already reached the second stratum. That's where the real adventure begins. Prepare yourselves with a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I guess we're talking to everyone now. Yep. If you're gonna go to a new stratum, you ought to remember to upgrade your weapons sometime. So I'm happy to see you taking care of your weapons. Weapons you already have, of course. You're all giving it your best. It is only natural that I do the same. So, would you like some cordials? I think that's, whatever. Hey there, Red Sun. Even though you got the hang of it, the forest can still be a dangerous place. You better listen to what the veterans have to say and prepare for the worst. Well, all the veterans here look like they're all drunk. So I hear you're going to explore the new stratum. Do you have a good crew? If you don't, you'll regret it later. And that is that, I believe. Yep. Alright, that's the end of the first stratum. Alright. The journey's just beginning. The exploration is just in its infancy stage, but we'll make it through the end and achieve the fame and fortune that we desire as explorers. Perhaps we'll even find the truth along the way, right? Okay. Now then. We're going to be... Might as well get into a raid. Let's see. I think Prize Honoree's not done yet. Oh, well, I guess I can raid him. He's not busy? Okay, either Honoree or NC. Honoree or NC, Honoree or NC. Wait, okay. Okay, heads is on. You know what? I'll take it, I'll take it. We'll go with Entei. Entei! Ah, yes, she's open. Okay, cool. Alright. Time to bring out the credits, everyone. Thank you all for watching if you're still here. And until next time. Bye-bye. Yeah.